pitiful. We're gonna be professional one day, you know that? We're gonna have us a professional show. We're gonna have the music queued up. We're just gonna have an intro. Wow. Mark my words. He acting like he don't hear me. We're gonna be professional one day.
I'm trying to get this shit together.
I'm asking, are we gonna be professional one day?
I'm trying to.
All right. Shall I play it again?
Yeah.
For the people in the back? Can we talk? We just need to talk. What's buzzing, cousin?
What up, though? Hey! One more
What's
again.
buzzing,
One more
cousin?
again. Ain't nobody online.
They on here.
Ain't
They
nobody
on
online.
here. They out here.
What we got?
They out here. What up, though, y'all? We out here. We trying to do another What's Buzzing, Cousin, because we promised you that we would. So we are back.
Tight fight today. It was a tight fight.
Yeah, it was a tight fight. Cuz almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I was busy with work today. I had a fatherhood forum to go to today and didn't even go. Because I had a fatherhood forum.
Okay. So what was the fatherhood forum about?
We have it every year where we talk about just uplifting fathers, you know, in the community.
So let's talk about that. So I know that every Father's Day, fathers feel some type of way because they don't feel appreciated. They don't feel loved. They don't feel like their day is valued like Mother's Day.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I will say this. Is that your phone or mine?
That's your fault.
Okay. I will say this. I appreciate all fathers who are real daddies, who love their kids, who support their kids, who take their kids to sporting events, who take their kids to fun events, who just take time out to really spend time with their kids. So I want to give you a shout out.
Thank you.
Because I see you hustling out here all the time with your kids. You always have those babies. And I'm so proud of you. Because, you know, it's hard to, you know, I'm going to give you your flowers while you living. It's hard to find men who say, that's my kid and ain't nobody else going to raise him but me.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, shit, I'm a hard man.
That's
know
what them
I'm
hard men do, baby.
You know?
They love hard.
I'm a hard man. I'm gonna take care of my seeds, you know.
Yeah, so I want to send a shout out to all the amazing fathers out there who do take care of their kids. And I don't want you to think, you know, I'm one of those mothers that say, well, I take care of my son. I'm his mama and his daddy. I am his full support system, but he does have a daddy, and I'm not a man. So I will say that.
You take a man to raise a man.
Okay. So Cuz came over here with a topic.
I came over with a topic. And, you know, everybody that's been in this dating scene, you know, we get out here, we meet people, whether it's online or in person at work. It's like somehow we always run into a crazy motherfucker. You don't know they crazy. They may be fine as hell. They may, like, hide it. You know what I'm saying? I even ran into a girl that was on psych meds, and I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Because she was certified crazy. She was diagnosed with crazy shit. And it's like, when crazy comes out, how did you respond to it? Were you attracted to it? For some reason, it's like the baddest women be crazy as hell.
Really?
They be crazy as hell. When I was kicking it with Cuckoo, you know what I'm saying?
Cuckoo.
You told me she was crazy, the motherfucker. She was crazy as shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it was a mixture of a lot of stuff. It was a lot of ingredients of things she's been through in her life.
And that's what causes crazy. So you can't always call people crazy. They just crazy.
They is. I don't care what contributes to it.
I said not always. Sometimes.
It's not a valid reason to be crazy.
Sometimes people have valid reasons to be crazy.
I'm supposed to be crazy in a motherfucker. All the stuff I've been through in my life.
But
I don't
know
look
how
like
to
what
handle
I've
it.
been
Everybody
through.
can't handle
Yeah, you're right.
what you can handle.
You're right.
Some people can't handle that. Some women have not had father figures in their lives, and they may have been raped at one time. It could be all kinds of things that's making people act like they act. So you can't just say, "Oh, they crazy," but
they still crazy.
No
matter what they went through.
You want to figure out how to deal with the crazies. That's what we're talking about. When the craziness comes out, do you return crazy, or do you try to, bring it down and talk to?
That's just like these people that get into these domestic violence relationships. Mm-hmm. It's like they try to top each other. Who the fucking craziest, so I can show my love. Mm-hmm. She bust out all my windows. Mm-hmm. And you right back with this chick. Mm-hmm. This nigga done called my job and got me fired. Came up there crying and tripping and beat me up. But I love him, girl. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? When has crazy ever been a problem for you? I got a few scenarios. I know Cuz got some scenarios. She got some situations. In fact, I heard about a situation the other day. That shit might not even be on her mind. You know what I'm talking about? The shit at Bar 7.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, that was crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
That's scary.
See, you wasn't even thinking about that shit. See, I keep a mental tab of everything,
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, when you get put in that situation, how do you respond? I mean, like, I got so many incidents. I was on a date with this girl, and beautiful girl. I mean, it took me an hour to travel to meet up with her, because I met her with her in like Ipsy and some shit. And this girl, like, just having a casual conversation, like, hey, what you like to do? What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite color? Oh, okay, yeah. You talk to dead people.
Huh?
Yes. She told me she talks to dead people. She don't know why, but dead people will come to her at night, and they will have conversations about their life before they die. And I was just like,
this came up in y'all's first
date. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I try that interested. I try that interested, like.
Well, I mean, you are a counselor. You needed to listen.
I'm like, what the fuck do dead people say? What they be talking about? They be talking about their lives before they die, and and I was like, you might need to be like the whisperer. Like, they could tell you who killed them and everything. You can get paid for doing it. I try to feed into it.
Right.
On the back end, I was just like,
I ain't never dating her again.
Oh, this shit is over. Mm-hmm. I'm finna get way disrespectful. I was like, somebody, they have a dead person that came to you while you was fucking? She was like, yeah. Like, it was a man was in the corner. Yeah, he's like, a man was in the corner watching me fuck a ghost. And I was just like, man, I'm through.
Like, and she was real pretty?
Yes! She was gorgeous. Crazier than a motherfucker.
Don't y'all wonder, like, how that, like a really, really, really pretty lady, like a Halle Berry or somebody, has trouble finding somebody? It's something wrong. It's a disconnect there somewhere. Yeah. And it's crazy. And I'm just wondering if y'all know how to handle stuff like that. What Cuz talking about, I never knew this person was crazy like this. I thought this person was cool because we have always, just kind of kicked it and had a good time. He made me laugh all the time, so I didn't know he could get crazy. And I was in the bar with somebody else because we wasn't like that. He walked in the bar, y'all, You talking about somebody so scared? I ran in the bathroom. I literally ran in the bathroom and hid because I was like, oh my God. And then eventually, when I thought he had stopped
tripping and shit.
He went into a rampage, walking around the bar like, huh, and I ran out and left. I was scared because I had never seen him like that, but he got that mad. And so people show you who they are.
Jesus.
I've had people try to knock down my door.
Man.
When crazy shows you crazy, you better get out of that.
Let me tell you.
Because that's the first sign of they going to do more damage.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm just pulling out the hat. Mm-hmm. I got many stories. Like, I remember I was in college, and I was fucking with this chick, and I was like, she bad as hell. Like, why ain't nobody fucking with her? Like, why she ain't in a relationship? Like, niggas should be on her or whatever. So, I wakes up in the middle of the night, and I'm in the bed, right? Mm-hmm. I wakes up, look next to me, she gone. I look on the other side of me, it's the wall. I look up, this chick is standing over me, looking down at me. She is
That's scary.
Standing in the bed, like I'm in the middle of her. And she looking down at me in the dark. And I wake up like, what the fuck?
Right.
She like, yes!
Swear!
Hey, yes.
What did you do?
I knocked her ass the fuck off of me. She was standing in my bed over me.
Oh!
Like, just like looking down at me. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck? Like, I jumped up, like, what is you, like, knocked her off? Like, what is you doing?
Yeah, what was she doing?
And she was like, I don't know.
What you mean she don't know, cuz?
I don't know, man.
You done had some crazies like
I done had some crazy
Maybe
shit
she was
go on.
sleepwalking.
Standing over me?
Uh-huh.
She wasn't stepping on me.
Well, sleepwalking people do stupid stuff like that.
But she was looking down. I was like, what?
Trying to help the girl out.
She was like, ha, ha, ha.
She was about to get you.
She got me.
I don't think I've ever been through crazy like that.
Man, I've been through all kind of dumbass shit.
I've been through crazy, like you doing crazy stuff, like you quit tripping crazy. But I don't think I've ever been through crazy like somebody standing over me.
See, this is what I'm saying. The topic at hand is crazy shit. I done been through some crazy ass situations with women that it's just weird as hell. Like, it made me like not trust nobody, like not want to date nobody.
Really?
And I mean like the busted windows, the key your car ass shit.
Oh,
I mean the looking through your windows. I mean like trying to steal your condom with the nut in it type ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
Oh, it's bad out there for men. There's all kind of goofy
Just for
shit
me,
going on.
I've never. Holly said she was stalked. She had a stalker, so sometimes the women go through it too. Diamond T says some people come to new situation, emotional damage, and have not healed, and I guess they come to be restored, but it comes off as crazy as hell because it's much brokenness in that person. So you're saying like they may come and they may do some crazy stuff, but they doing it because they've been through something and they just want to make sure you ain't crazy or whatever, or that you're not going to do that to them.
No.
I don't know. Sometimes that could come off as...
No.
And Galen said, really pretty people can be very insecure because they function totally on their looks.
Exactly. See, that made me think of old girl. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
See, I come to find out that she was like really in a crisis with herself because she felt like I'm so much of a beautiful woman. Why I'm not married? Why I don't have a man? Why isn't a man taking care of me? And that was something she faced every day, looking in the mirror. Like, it was like sort of like life or death to her. Like,
just because she was pretty, she thought she was supposed to have it all.
yeah, just because she was pretty, she thought she wasn't supposed to. She's supposed to have been somebody's dependent. You know what I mean? And I don't know what it is. I know. These some times where you get a lot of pressure from social media. You get a lot of pressure from, you know, your peers, your girlfriends or your homies, you know what I'm saying, how your life should be a certain way. And sometimes you try to push that square peg in the fucking triangle and it just don't fit.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I've been through all kind of dumb shit. And we ain't gonna talk about crazy
All
ass,
of it.
You know, like I said, it's pulling fucking names out the hat. You know.
So what do you do though? What do you do? How do you just get rid of them? You just never talk to them again?
Man, I pray over that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't never know when somebody show you who they is. You don't know how far they will go.
But some people invite that in. Some people like, ooh, he really loved me. He tripping. He going all out for me. Like that situation that I had at the bar. I didn't look at it like, oh, he really loved me. I was scared. I was trying to get away from him because I'm like, he is over the top. I don't know if he may hit me or do something crazy to the person I'm with. So I try to escape from that kind of stuff. But some women, some men think, oh, that's love.
Yeah, they
You know
really
what I'm saying?
love me.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
crazy
yeah.
as hell over me.
Yeah, they're crazy.
They get
So
a kick
love.
out of that shit.
Yeah, that is not love.
Hell no.
That's crazy. And then it'll get worse. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna get worse.
It's gonna get worse.
It's been some times where people have been healed and restored and feel like, okay, I'm sorry, I won't ever do that again, and they don't. But 9 times out of 10, if they show you crazy, they're gonna remain crazy.
Man, let me tell you, I was kicking it with this one lady. Beautiful girl. I mean, like, I really looked at her like she had potential to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like we was gonna be together. And I ended up moving. I moved an hour away from her. And it was just like she had already said some dumb shit that had fucked me up. She had told me, now this is a black girl, of course, you know what I'm saying? Black woman, but she was raised in a white environment. And one day we were just hanging out, we were just kicking it, you know, and I was like, why you like me? Why you like me so much? And she was like, because you a thug ass nigga. I said, damn, I got a degree and I'm in grad school. What you mean I'm a thug ass nigga? I meant what I said, cause you ghetto. And I'm like, what, like, how am I, like, I'm like, what? I feel like you calling me a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you a white person calling me a nigga. I'm like, what you mean? She like, I mean, just, you wearing Timbs and, you know, you just a ghetto-ass nigga.
Wow.
And I was just like, okay, I'm going to start looking at you different.
And that turned her on about you.
That turned her on, but her saying that shit turned me the fuck off. Like, how dare you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
You want her to see more in you than just the 10.
I thought she did.
Yeah.
I met her at work. You know what I'm saying? We worked together.
But you know what? Sometimes that's the part that turns them on. You may be intelligent and you may have a degree and
But
you
the
may
way
have
that you
working
said,
on another
with the
degree.
way that she said it, though, I feel like, oh, you think you better than me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you got out of that?
Yeah, because, like I said, she went to white schools. She went to college. Her daddy and mom was together. They was doing well in life, and she didn't have to want for anything. You know
I
what
don't
I'm saying?
get that out of that, though.
But that's how I did, because they had a pretty little picture, and she looked at it like I was the thug nigga coming in to bring some excitement to her life.
Yeah, she do sound dingy, Jennifer. But this is what I got out of it. I got out of it, I like that you're intelligent and you have a good job and, you know, you got your degree and you're getting a higher degree and all of that. But I like the thugging.
But she didn't say all that.
But baby, she didn't know how to
But
say
I was
it.
like, what else do you like about me?
She like
And that was it.
She like your thugness.
I said, okay, you like my thuggish. I'm going to thug you the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I ended up moving, and this girl would drive, and I wake up in the morning, she sleep in front of my house. She would block my car in, like, please talk to me. I'm not leaving until you talk to me. And
Dang.
and she just got to tripping.
Because you didn't want her no more.
Because I didn't want her no more. I was like, I was turned off. And that hour drive in between, I wasn't putting forth no extra effort. And I was like, look, one day I just grabbed her like, look, you're going to quit fucking camping out at my house.
Oh my God.
You're going to quit popping up. You're going to quit calling, playing on my fucking phone.
Oh my God.
You're going to quit buying shit, putting on my fucking porch on some I love you ass shit. Valentine's Day in November ass shit. I'm like, look, I'm going to call your mama and tell her all this dumb ass shit you doing. She started shaking. She's shaking like bottles in the back. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Please don't call my mama. She don't know. I'm like, don't know what? She don't know I have a mental illness and I'm on medication. And I was just like,
what?
I'm fucking calling the police. Get the fuck away from my house.
You called the police on her?
And she left. After dropping to her knees and hugging my goddamn ankles and shit.
Dang.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Please don't, no. And I'm like,
you know what? The stories you tell make me believe women are crazier than men.
oh, I got some more shit crazier than that.
Jesus.
So that was the end for her.
Y'all gotta tell me some man
I seen
stories,
her on
please.
Facebook. She married to a white dude in California now. That's what she deserved. Fuck her, fat ass white dude. Married a white wolf face.
Oh gosh. Y'all, I be trying to hold it together.
Yeah. So it's just like, man, I got so many stories, but it's like I want y'all to relate, and I want y'all to identify that crazy person that's in your life, whether they're trying to beat down the door to get in your life or share your experiences, because I know I'm not alone with this. You know, I'd have been through some crazy shit. What they talking about?
Diamond, she said you should have started with that she had a mental illness, because you was started like she was just a nice girl. And Rick said she had a slave fantasy.
She had what?
Slave fantasy.
She had a slave fantasy?
Yeah.
She probably did.
Over you. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I don't know,
I
y'all.
was the buck house nigga.
I can't top cousins. I can't top cousin stories. I done had some crazy people, but I don't think they was crazy to the point like that. I know nobody was crazy to the point where they was hugging my ankles and doing all that crap.
Oh, man.
Stalking out at my house. And, you know, I kind of denounce crazy as soon as I see it. So I don't entertain it at all. It's just be like, you crazy. I'm going the other way. I ain't got time for you. And so I guess that's why I don't see it much. But, you know, to me, I think the craziest thing that has ever happened to me is, like I said, somebody trying to knock down my door. Yeah. Because I had somebody else in the house and going crazy. But other than that, I don't think No.
You're gonna have to dig in the vault.
I know, because
it's like women, they shut shit down in their brain, and it be they dark, twisted fantasies there, then they don't never share and reveal that shit.
That may be true. That may be true. I can't even deny that, because I swear I can't think of a crazy, and I know it's been some crazy folks in my life, but I can't think of a moment right now that I can share that would make you say, "Dang," like what you just said.
Yeah. Oh, shit, that's lightweight. Shit, I'd have had a motherfucker try to kill me before. You know what I'm saying?
Like, well, Cuckoo was
man,
crazy enough for me with that doggone big picture.
That motherfucker, that 5 by 3 feet.
Anytime you make a life-size picture of yourself and give it to somebody, you crazy as hell. I'm sorry. If y'all done that, I apologize for calling you crazy, but who does that?
He was pissing on the fire hydrant over there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not making nobody a life-size photo of myself and giving it to them. That's not gonna happen.
Shit. Oh, but, you know, I got the other story with Crazo. Well, one of the stories of Crazo. We was at Myers. I ran into the homie, shout out to Malika from the town. So I run into Malika. Everybody know Malika. Malika Ty is a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? And I was fortunate enough to know her and grow up with her, and we the homies and shit. She's from the neighborhood. So I run into her at Myers, and I got my lady with me. So I see Malika, give her a hug. What the fuck you doing down here? Da 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 da. You know, the Flint Tile love. I'm the ambassador down here in the city. So she get, you know, I introduce her. Oh, girl, cross her arms like, hi. Why you talking to your friend? Let me go. I'm just gonna go sit in your car. Okay, go sit in my car then. So I'm chopping up with Malika. She asked about my brother and all that. How he doing? Da 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 da. So I continue grocery shopping. I get back. I got a basket full of shit. Get back out to my car. My car gone. So I'm like, and we right here on Telegraph and 12 Mile.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking like somebody just stole my car, and I'm like, maybe she just went to go get something to eat or something. So I'm waiting outside of Myers, like, hour go by, like, this motherfucker gone.
An hour go by.
So I calls my dude. My nigga come pick me up. We get back to my crib. And this girl that went in my place and ramshacked my fucking crib. I mean, flipped my table over, couch over, holes in my wall, done punched the pictures of my kids and everything. Like, what the fuck is going on? God damn, man, let me get this.
You gotta answer the phone.
Hello?
Like I said, cuz got more crazier stories than I could ever have. I can't even think of no stories like that. Some stuff like that did happen to my sister. I can't say crazy happened to my sister like that, so I'll tell you about that when he gets finished with his story. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I mean, I told my motherfucking house up. I mean, like, what the fuck? Who does this? Left my door wide open, left my keys right on the counter. And, I mean, like, how do I deal with that?
Police on her.
Yeah, I mean, I forgave her. We was together, the next day?
Oh my God, you forgave her?
I mean, what the fuck? But what was that? She was like, I thought you was hollering at one of your exes and right in my face and y'all hugging and da 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 da. I didn't know what to expect. I mean, she was a pretty girl. And I'm like, yes, but goddamn, everybody I know ain't ugly. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what kind of fucking spider web I was in dealing with that chick. And like I always say on this show, it's always somebody that got your number. You play the fool. Everybody gonna play the fool for somebody. Mm-hmm. You gonna be a dumb motherfucker for somebody. And I always been up on game. I always been tight. I always had my shit together. But it was just this one person. I don't know why the fuck I was mute with this motherfucker. I mean, like, Cuz was clowning me. Me and Cuz fell out over this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Cuz, you hating. You hating because I'm in a relationship with a beautiful lady. And you was like, you stupider than a motherfucker.
Stupider than a motherfucker. Yeah, I sure did.
Like, man.
I mean, we was going at it.
Oh,
because
man.
he wouldn't listen to me. And I'm like, dude, you gone right now. You got to come back.
God, that shit was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, everybody go through a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? And it was like I had to go through that to know the type of woman that I didn't want. And I was in a vulnerable space because I just went through some crazy shit in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it was like I was real vulnerable. And, you know, I was really trying to find who I am. I was, like, wanting to be in a relationship, you know, and I felt like, you know, I was just at that point where I wanted to settle down.
You know,
and I was I was settling for bullshit.
When you are vulnerable, you put up with stuff that you never would put up.
Oh, my God.
In another state. So you're in that vulnerable state and you just like, okay, you know, I'm going to put up with it because I know that person is a good person and they're going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do that. Yeah, I already acknowledged that. You can't do that. You just can't do that. You gotta stay 10 toes down all the time. You gotta know what's going on.
Man, you can't stay 10 toes. We all play the fucking fool.
No,
we all play the fiddle sometimes. You know? She said she calling. No! Goody, you already know who it is, bro. Hell no.
Holly said she had one sit outside her parents' house and was in the window. He went all over campus looking for her in Ann Arbor, and then he drove to her parents' house. Her brother came over before they had to call the police. Dang. Now, I've had people come to my mother's store and say things like, yeah, I want to, my mom and daddy's store, and say things like, yeah, I want to meet your daughter, and da-da-da. But it was nothing ever, like, crazy where I felt scared or felt, like, threatened, you know, about anything. I just can't think of nothing right now. And I know as soon as this thing is over,
you're going to be like, oh!
Yeah, I should have said, I remember when.
Yeah, you might have to tap in and do some
comeback. Because
yeah,
I can't remember right now. And y'all know, for those of you who know, I had breast cancer. So I had chemo, and I was told that chemo wipes out your memory. And I think it really does. I can't remember nothing. It's so hard for me to remember things. So, I mean, thank God I'm alive. I'm 7 years cancer-free. But I really believe that when you have had that chemo, it wipes out a lot of your memory because I can't remember things. I know some things happened in college. I know some things happened to me that was crazy. But I can't think of them.
Know some niggas that act a fool on you.
They have. I know they have. Done stalked outside my house and everything, but I can't. It just ain't coming to me right now like exactly what happened. But I nipped the stuff in the bud, so it's not anything that lasted where I could say, oh, and then he, you know, it was like, you crazy. I'm done. I'm straight. As soon as I saw crazy, I let it go.
Man. But it's just like, I know crazy can be like exciting.
Yeah, Holly said chemo brain is real. It is. She had it too.
What's up, Holly? I'm being good today, honey.
Thank you, Diamond T. I love you, baby.
Shout out to the bros. Tell your husband I said what's good.
What's that?
That's goody. That's Curry.
We are the prize talented 10. What is that?
She talking about men. She talking about men are the prize.
Y'all, I mean, and for the most part, I will say, women go a little crazy on men. There are some really crazy stories with men on women. Trust and believe that. But women be doing some crazy stuff. We really do. We really go crazy, like holding on to the car and I love you.
You know what I'm saying?
And do crazy stuff. And like you said, we go bust windows out and do all kind of crazy stuff.
Man.
We got to stop doing that because, listen, once you bust them windows out the car, they can go get it fixed and then they going to move on. So why do that kind of stuff, y'all? We gotta stop. We gotta stop. We can't do that. I was listening to a story because y'all know I'm always on the blogs. And there was this beautiful young lady. She was an attorney. And she had her own business. She was doing all her little own commercials about her business and everything like that. But she lost it one day. Just lost it. And said some people were talking to her. And she ran through a whole crowd of people and tried to kill them. Tried to run them down. Nobody got killed, thank God. But she ran some people over with the intent to kill. So sometimes you never know what people are going through. That's why I said you can't say they crazy. Sometimes demons take over their body and they just do crazy stuff.
Shit.
Yeah, it is crazy shit. But I'm saying, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I don't want to take up for that kind of behavior, but at the same time, sometimes you never know what's going on in a person's life.
Slappy. What kind of crazy you been through?
Ooh, Slappy been through some crazy too.
You need to share that shit. Like I tell like all my homeboys, it's like whenever they get with a chick, they try to fuck the shit out of her. I'm like, dude, you can't give every woman a dick. every woman ain't worthy of the dick. You understand what I'm saying? Because crazy comes along with that when you keep them in the friend zone. You can't. That's not a fair exchange. Like, dude, if you gonna fuck with a chick and you know you ain't really gonna fuck with her, don't go all the way in. Don't do that. I don't get, yeah, that's what's up. That's what's good. That's where I need to be.
Me too.
Shit. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, listen, Jennifer said her husband, she said her ex-husband took her car keys, talking about he want her to sit at home and think about.
She was on punishment.
She said, you can't put me on punishment, mama.
Time out. Stand your ass in the corner.
Oh, my diamond T, she said she been with crazy. She has. I started hiding my car keys so the motherfucker took the garage door opener. Who is Daryl? Oh, I thought they wanted to come on.
What good he talking about, the damn pork chop?
He crazy.
What is he talking about?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, baby girl. And you've been through crazy. And that crazy is scary crazy. You got to stay away from that crazy.
See, just like I said about the men, women, if you know you got that good, you got to be very selective who you share that with. Because it's hard to fan a motherfucker off trying to shoot somebody that you ain't feeling like that. You know?
That's crazy. And men, they go crazy.
Oh, they
like,
go crazy.
They like come and try to kill you crazy.
Oh, man, what?
Because they thinking you giving their good away. And they are upset. So, be careful of them crazy mugs, too.
For real shit.
But, just do whatever is best for you. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Don't worry about, but he may love me and he may change and all that kind of stuff. Don't think about none of that. Stay out of that ish.
The thing is, cause when you get with crazy, you don't know it.
You don't know it.
And that's what the question is. Is like, once crazy show their face, how do you deal with that?
That's what we were asking. That was the initial question. We got off on everything else. But the initial question was, how do you deal with it? My way of dealing with it is let it go. And it may be hard. It may be painful. It may be one of the worst things you've ever done. It may kill you. Your heart hurts. But you gotta let it go. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. You don't want to be laid up in a wooden box behind. Oh, okay, I'm going to give them one more chance. I've seen a lot of young women. The blog that I watch is called Black Girl Unlost or something like that. But if you listen to that blog, she always reports on young women or either older black women who have been killed by their spouse or by their significant other or by somebody that just was in love with them.
Stories.
Oh my God, I look at them every day. It's like I'm almost obsessed and I'm scared because I listen to that stuff. And I think that's what keeps me, though, away from crazy stuff, because I listen to that kind of stuff and it keeps me enlightened, because women really be like on some go to court. This man done tried to kill you, go to court and say, oh, he's okay. I don't want to press charges. No, you press charges. Because if you don't, he going to come back and get you. You know how many times I've watched that show and it's been women that said, no, it's okay. He didn't mean it. I don't want to press charges. He's a good guy. And then they come back and kill him later. And they're the reason why they got out. Why they weren't in jail. So it's like, stuff like that you got to pay attention to. You cannot allow crazies to come back in your life. Once you find out they're crazy, you got to let them go. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got to let them go. When crazy show their face, you got to get gone.
Crazy show their face.
Because it's only going to get worse and worse.
Because you said got them crazy.
Right, shit. Some got them fucking crazy.
Cold, going mad.
Then you can add like weed, alcohol,
all that
drugs,
plays a factor.
Psych meds, all kind of shit.
All that plays a factor. Yeah. Look at the news nowadays. It's happening. Everything what she's talking about, it's happening every day. I mean, I'm serious. I don't even look at the news. I look at those blogs, and every day it's a new person that got killed
Man, it's always some bullshit.
Over some. I don't want you no more. I've moved on with my life. And they just kill them because they're like, if I can't have you, nobody else is gonna have you.
They don't get it.
But why take your life or take somebody else's life because you can't have that person no more? Move on. You'll find somebody else. Trust me. It ain't that hard. Kevin Samuels. Okay, so that is all today. We wanted to just come on and talk about
craziness.
Crazy.
And I also wanted to send a shout out.
Avoid crazy.
To Chelsea Fairhurst.
Oh my
the
God.
young lady that got killed during 618 crossing the street. She got hit by a car. You know.
A hit and run driver.
Yeah.
They didn't even stop.
They ain't stop. They couldn't face that shit.
You know, that's my little childhood boyfriend's daughter. Donald Ferris and I.
For real?
Yes, we were childhood boyfriend and girlfriend. We used to laugh about that because his grandmother and my mother were best friends. And we would say, oh, they're going to grow up and get married. And we would be standing there holding hands, all cute. And that was his daughter. I just found out.
You know, me and Lisa went to the prom together.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is so crazy. Lisa is his little sister.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, yep. So, y'all pray for that. The Fairhurst family, she was just walking, her and two other friends, and some fool driving down the street.
They had nothing to do with the celebration. They were just going down a busy street on some reckless shit.
And mowed her down and killed her. So, pray for pray for that family. And
no doubt.
Y'all just pray, because this world is crazy.
You don't never know what the fuck will happen. You don't know what's going on. Crazy might catch up with your ass. You know what I'm saying? Whether you know it or not.
Be careful, y'all. Y'all stay safe out there. We love y'all and we appreciate y'all because y'all always hold us down. And we wouldn't be
618.
Right, we wouldn't be. What's 618?
Gangster holiday.
Who? It's what holiday?
Gangster holiday.
Gangster
That's our celebration we had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's y'all stuff. I didn't know what you was talking about.
Yeah.
618. Juneteenth.
Not equivalent.
All right, y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all have an amazing day.
Right, thank y'all for coming out. You know, we fuck with y'all.
All the time. Thank you for...
You try to be good. You try to be good. We got bad stories.
You did good today. I'm so proud of you.
Good. What's buzzing, cousin? Y'all send us some fucking topics so we can talk shit.
Yeah. Do that. Love y'all.